Hello Commanders and welcome to this video for Infinite Lagrange. This will be another of, at least I will try, the short videos. Now today I want to talk about mining ships and resource nodes. For all the new players this might be very interesting. For the more seasoned players I guess you know most of this, but let me know if you have some additional tricks. Write them in the comments. Now to start off with, when we think about mining, very early on we do have our little mining ships as we see here, and we do send them to the resource nodes. First of all, I would recommend you early on in game focus on metal zones. Metal zones are perfect because you need metal. You need a lot of metal. You don't need the other resources so much to build up your base. You need metal to build up ships. You do need deuterium and crystal. First, we focus on the base. Now, as soon as you reach base level 4, you will be able to build the medium utility ship dockyard, and that is where things are getting interesting. And even for me, when I started playing the game, I wanted to get to the bigger resource nodes. Now, let's take a look at resource nodes and what changes with the different levels. Here we have a level 2 resource nodes. It requires a small utility ship. Level 1 and 2 can be mined with small utility ships. Level 3 and 4 with medium. Level 5 and 6 you do need large utility ships. The only way to change this is with an advanced mining platform. Everything inside an advanced mining platform, but this is much later in your base development. Let's take a look. Mining Research Center, refining platform. This one here unlocks mining platforms and increase the number of mining platforms. This is a medium mining platform. This in level 8 is a large one. This can reduce, or this will reduce, the resource node level. The thing is, when you are there, you anyhow already have large mining ships, so it does not really help so much anymore. Okay, back to this. When we take a look at this level 2 metal zone that I'm already mining for some time, here on the bottom we can see it had at the beginning around 5 million metal. And don't get that wrong. It does not matter how much resources it has. You will always gather the same amount of resources, and that is defined by your utility ship. I do have the small utility ship, and if you take a look here, this one now mines 14,000 minerals per hour, I assume. Yes, per hour there. So 14,000 per hour. It started with 10,000. I already skilled it up here in the engineering UAV system, and that's something you should do as soon as possible. By mining, your ships will get experience points, and with these experience points you can upgrade the mining speed and the storage capacity. We will come to the storage capacity in a moment. So 14,000 for my small utility ship. My medium utility ship can mine 34,000. Now the problem is the medium needs 20 resource command points, the small one 10, meaning 2 of them would give me 28,000 mining and one of these 34. Definitely the medium is better. So as soon as you can build the larger ships, you usually want to do this. Also, you will have more storage capacity. 8,000 storage capacity for the medium one, 4,000 already skilled up for the small one. And when we go to the big ones, these numbers are getting really big. So we have 80,000 mining speed, 95,000 storage, unskilled. So you want to use the largest utility ship that you have, the largest mining ship. But it does not change anything if you send it to a level 2 node or to a level 6 node. The only thing that changes is the amount of resources in that node. You see here a level 4 metal zone has 100 million resources versus a 5 million we have in our level 2. And I don't think I have a level 6 in my... Yeah, the problem is if they are not inside your operation zone with the ships there, you do not see how much they have. It's also only level 4. So the larger they get, the more resources they have. That's the only thing that changes. It's not like you get more resources if they are higher level. That's important to understand. Second, as we already mentioned, is you want to upgrade the tech points of your mining ship so that you can actually get more resources per hour. The last thing, and we see this, every time your mining ship is full, here the storage capacity is full. We can take a look at this. I do have 1500 metal, some crystal, some deuterium, storage capacity full. Your ship has to fly back. Taking a look at a ship here on the left side, we see my mining ships. This ship here is on the way, so it's flying. Here we have one also flying. This one looks like it is mining. So this one will mine around 20 minutes. The storage is nearly empty, so total time to mine is around 20 minutes. But you can see the flight time. This one is flying back 5 minutes. The flight time is getting a very big part. If I have 20 minutes mining, 5 minutes going there, 5 minutes going back, that means 20 minutes mining, 10 minutes flight time. That's 33% of the time for traveling. And you will see that will reduce the resources per hour you get, because you spend a lot of time flying around and not so much time gathering resources. So how can you fix this? One option is, for sure, you can increase the storage capacity with skill points, but this is limited. There's only that much you can do. The second thing, and you will see a lot of advanced players doing this, you can set up a fleet and you can reinforce it. Let's take a look. Here, this one, it is mining for 15 minutes. You can either set up the fleet in your base, so when you are in your base, let's go there, you can say create a fleet. Then you have to go here to the resource area, you click your resource ship, and there then you can select many more ships. I don't have a resource ship here right now, and I think it will also be much easier to understand. This one just arrived, 15 minutes mining time. If I now reinforce it, reinforcing, the only problem there is we can only send 5 ships. We can see here on the left side the number or the additional storage capacity. So this would be giving me an additional 11k. I now can add 2 more, 13, 15. I'll just add 3 ships at the moment. I'll add 15k storage capacity. I'll create this. It costs me 20 action points and I will send it there. So this ship originally had a storage capacity of 4,000. Now I'm sending ships to get an additional 15k. So we will be close to 20k storage capacity. And immediately we can see the ship now can mine 1 hour and 22 minutes instead of only 15 minutes. Therefore, the 5 minutes go, 5 minutes returning is getting a much smaller portion of the total time. We can mine longer compared to the ratio of flight time, and therefore we will get much more resources per hour, because it's not 33% of the time flying around. Now it is only something like, that's like 80 minutes. It's less, it's around 10%. Very, very good. Now, later in game, you will also be able to build other ships, and I have to mention the destroyer of choice when it comes to storage capacity. The AC-721 Heavy Logistics Destroyer generic version. The generic version will give you, let's go to the storage, it has 6,000 storage capacity here. So the total of 18,000 storage capacity. Think about our small miner only had 5,000. One of them already has 8,000, and you can increase the storage capacity with the skills here. So you can get that thing to an amazing 25,200 storage capacity. This is really good. This will increase your mining output a lot. And even if you look at the storage capacity of the medium miner, 8,000, if you add 25,000, it's a huge boost. It will really boost your mining output, your resource output. You can see your resource output always here on top. So I can see my operational yield is for metal 49,000 metal per hour. My base yield is 18,000. So that combined does give me 67,000 metal per hour. Now the more additional storage I add to my mining fleet, the higher this will get. But this will not update immediately. You will need to have your ship go there and come back for a few times or one time, so that this will get updated. That's also important to know and understand. Now, with this, we did cover the most important mining information. Information 1. Level of the node does not change anything in the mining output. It does not change how much resources you get per hour. It only changes how much resources are inside that node. That means how many days, weeks, or months you can mine on it. Second thing, to increase the mining per hour, you have to skill your mining ship, or you have to go to the next higher level of mining ship. What you can do, and especially for all the ships that are further away, the more far they are away, the more important this gets. You can increase the storage capacity by adding additional ships to that mining fleet, and therefore increase the mining time ratio compared to the flight time. And I think that covers the mining already very good. It's already 12 minutes in that video. No, it got much longer than I wanted to. I want to apologize for that. If you have more comments, share them with everyone. Let me know, how do you mine? What are your focuses? And then, as usual, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you on the next video again.